All right, welcome to
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
welcome to the Trib Live High School Sports Network's production of the AA WPIAL Team Wrestling Finals here between Burrel and Derry. We are underway here at 132 pounds, and we are getting right after the action here. And Burrel in on the takedown there at the over-under tie-up. So I apologize for getting on the air late. We were dealing with some technical stuff, but we got that sorted out here just in time. Have a restart here. All right, and there's a shot there from Derry in on the single leg. Trying to finish that single leg there at, I think we started 132 pounds today. I believe that's Anthony Corrado. We'll have to get the names sorted for you. The third place match happening down to our right is McGuffey and Freedom. The winner of that will advance the PIAA finals. But this match here to see who's going to take the WPIAL crown. Burrel going for their 12th in a row. Impressive run they've been on. It'll be the 13th overall. Have a restart here with 46 seconds to go. Still no score here at our opening bout. Over under tie-ups now, and we're going to probably head here to the second scoreless. And that will be it. We're going to head to the second period. I have caution here with Darius. Yeah, I had that. I just need to know who is actually.
Who's the actual wrestlers out there right now? What weight class do we start at? Is that Corrado? Okay.
Yeah, we are at 132. Sorry, get that cleared up here. We're dealing with the technical stuff right away. So Anthony Corrado of Burrel in the top position here to start the second period. Thrown in the legs, trying to stretch out his opponent, but so far not able to work towards a turn. Rusty Pettit here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. I want to thank you for joining us for the action today live at Chartiers-Houston High School, the site of the WPIAL AA team tournament. That's Jason Baker, or Derry is the other wrestler there. So Baker stretched out, and Corrado trying to work that chicken wing now. And now it throws the half on the right side, but Baker able to fight that off momentarily. It's like Corrado wants to work a tilt maybe from that side, getting close to the 45-degree angle, but Baker sits up. And now puts Corrado in a position where he's a little bit high, so he's going to have to readjust and get back behind the arms of Baker. Again, throws the half in there. And that'll be it for the second. So still scoreless, but a good job by Corrado to ride the entire period. So it'll be 0-0. We go to the third period. Corrado will have choice. He'll take the down position to start this period. Here at 132 pounds. He's quickly up to his feet. Tries to get his hips up. Baker able to get the legs in, though. Kind of fourth that attempt at the escape or the reversal by Corrado, and so far doing a good job on his part to ride out here in the third period. A minute 36 to go. Sitting out here, Corrado off the start. Quick start, cuts his hips up, but Baker sinks down on the single leg now. Corrado trying to lock through the crotch and pull Baker through. Very close to the, not only a reversal, but if he can keep that arm. Hey, here's the reversal. Now he can work for his near fall points. Corrado sagging back, getting a count. He's got at least two locked up. And he's got the full complement, so that'll be 3 near fall points. Corrado jumping out to the 5-point lead now. Now trying to sag back, now work for the fall is Corrado. Down to 49 seconds to go. Corrado now, pressure, chicken wing and a half. Down to 36 seconds, commanding 5-0 lead now as things sit. Looks to put his team up here in the early going of this WPIAL championship match. Now has the half. If he can get another 3 near fall, that would give his team the extra bonus point. Now trying to run the half Nelson, but fighting it off there nicely is Baker. Down to 9 seconds. It's going to be tough to get any more near fall points from the current situation. It looks like it will be Corrado with the 5-0 victory in the opening going. Right back here to Chartiers-Houston High School, listening to Trib Live High School Sports Network.
380 Discount Warehouse in Murraysville carries a full line of brand new furniture at discount pricing. 380 Discount Warehouse carries Ashley, Liberty, Vaughn Bassett, and Best Home Furniture, and many more. You can special order your furniture at discount pricing. While you're there, shop the many other departments, including tools, automotive, food, pet and wildlife, household goods and cleaning supplies, lawn and garden, and seasonal holiday decor. Visit them on the web at shop380.com or on the road at Route 380 in Murraysville. Open Tuesday through Sunday 9 to 5. Shop 380 Discount Warehouse and save big.
Back here at Chartiers-Houston, Henry Stewart of Derry taking on Dominic Holmes, 138 pounds. Dominic Holmes out of Burrel. Henry Stewart quickly in on that single leg, trying to elevate there and trip. And Henry Stewart, one of the top wrestlers in the WPIAL of this weight class, able to get the takedown and lead 2-0 here, 25 seconds into the first period. Immediately goes into the tilt there, has the near arm tied up, and he got at least 2 counts there. Referee Larry Maggi about to award those 2 back points to the head out of bounds. It'll be 4-0 with minute 26 remaining here in the first period. Setting out now. Holmes tries to get up to his hips, but Henry Stewart able to get the arm control there on the left side. Stretch Holmes out here to flatten him out. Crossface attempt there by Stewart. There's a Nice tilt attempt there by Stewart. Now tries to get a couple more near fall points, and so far only 2 single counts. Now I think it was all single. He might have. Now he did get 2. He did get 2 consecutive counts there, and he will have 2 more near falls. So 6-0 Stewart's lead over Holmes. As he tries to throw in the half Nelson, they spin out of bounds. 18 seconds remaining in the first period. Henry Stewart trying to either get this knotted up for his team or possibly take a lead if he can get some bonus points in this match. And looks like he wants to get another tilt there, and that'll be it for the first period. We head to the second period. 6-0 Stewart leads here at 138 pounds. Wrestles will start neutral here in the second period. Nice duck under there by Stewart. Switches off to the double leg. Quickly gets the takedown here, leading 8-0. So there's major decision territory already for Stewart. Tries to work on a crossface. Has Holmes flattened out. Keeping that arm tight to the side there is Stewart, and possibly looking for another tilt here. Holmes trying to work up back to his base. Both of these teams have punched their ticket to the PIAA state team tournament. The third place bout is will decide what team will join them from the WPIAL. Currently Freedom winning in that one. Team scores 4-0. Here's a cradle by Stewart, has it locked up. Not only getting near fall points, but if he can get that knee into the side and scoot out to the side a little bit, could work towards the fall. Lots of time left here. He's got that tight. 53 seconds remaining in the second period. As Stewart has the cradle, but Holmes able to break out of there. Those 3 near fall points make the lead 11-0 in favor of Henry Stewart and Derry. The fall for Freedom over there. They'll now lead 10-0 in that third place bout. Holmes starts on the bottom position here to start the third period, trailing 11-0. Now Stewart trying to lock up a near side cradle again, and wanting to take Holmes back. Holmes able to break the grip momentarily. Stewart staying behind the arms. Now throws in a claw. Five seconds remaining in the second period. And that'll be it. We'll head to the third. And it's going to be Burrell's choice here, so Holmes will take neutral here to start the third. Henry Stewart will need 4 more points for a technical fall, but I'm sure he'd love to get the additional team point by way of fall here for his team. As we've seen here in the WPIAL team tournaments, both AA and AAA, every team point is crucial. Front headlock by Stewart, and he's going to run Holmes out of bounds. We'll restart with 1:37 to go here in the third. Duck under again. Oh, and just dropping down right to that double leg and powering through is Henry Stewart. 13-0 lead now. Crossface, trying to possibly lock up a crossface cradle. Instead, Holmes flattens out. And then draping over with the overhook is Stewart. And then they head out of bounds with 1:03 to go. trying to snap down with the head of Stewart. He lets him up. It's 13-1 now at that escape point. Oh, and right to his back with the throw is Stewart. Has it tightened up. This will do the technical fall, but they're going to head out of bounds. And so that will negate any chance of him being able to get the fall. So that'll do it. So 17-1 technical fall on Reese Stewart. Your victor makes the team score Derry 5 and Burrel 3. We'll be right back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
All right, back here, 145 pounds. McCarthy out here for Burrel, taking on Jellison of Derry. Daniel McCarthy out of Burrel, and Dominic Jellison from Derry. 17-1 technical fall in the last match, and Derry now out to the 5-3 team score lead. Hand fighting there as they back up towards the center of the mat. Jellison trying to use an underhook there to possibly drag McCarthy through, but they'll reset here now. Then a minute remaining in the first period. Head out of bounds, and we'll restart with 50 seconds to go here in the first period. Up at 145 pounds, we just started, if you join us just now, we started at the 132-pound weight class. There's a victory there for Corrado from Burrel, and then the last bout, Henri Stewart, technical fall victory for Derry. Kind of a half shot attempt there by Jellison, but McCarthy staying far enough away, not able to get any advantage there. Now spin towards the close to the edge of the mat there at 18 seconds to go. Now 16 will restart here in the first period. Collar tie up here by Jellison as the first period winds down, and looks like we're going to have a scoreless first period here. And we'll head to the second. It's going to be Jellison's choice, so he's going to defer, and looks like McCarthy will take down to start the second period. Jellison doing a good job so far, staying behind the arms. Now outside leg stand-up attempt by McCarthy, but Jellison able to keep him down with pressure on his back. Tight waist by Jellison with the wrist control as well. Now McCarthy, quickly able to get some space there with his hips and stand up and out for the 1-point escape. Minute 15 to go here in the second period. He leads 1-0 in the bout. Hey, head out of bounds. We'll restart here with 1:09 to go in the second period. Guffey trying to claw back into the third phase bout with the technical fall over there on mat number 2 by Ethan Barr. That'll now make their team score 10-5 in favor of Freedom. here in the championship bout. 5-3 Derry in the third bout of the dual meet. Down to 47 seconds to go here. Still 1-0 in favor of McCarthy out of Burrel. Shot there, diving in is McCarthy, and a nice counter by Jellison. Oh, and then a throw attempt there by McCarthy, but they're going to head out of bounds right here in front of us. And we will restart. Down to 10 seconds here remaining in the second period. It'll be the choice of Jellison in the next period. Imagine he will take down to start that period. And that'll be it. We'll go to the third. Jellison quickly up to his feet and breaks wrist control and out for the 1-point escape. 5 seconds into the third period. We have a tie match, all knotted up here at 1. See if we can decide this on our feet here in the third period. Oh, nice drag attempt there by McCarthy, but stepping out of that is Jellison. He does it again. McCarthy tries to get around and able to sit. Oh, wow, there's a whistle on the side of the match there, and Burrel would like that call, but they blew it just as they got to the side. No control given there on the takedown, so we'll remain at 1 here. Minute 20 to go here in the third. 2 nice arm drags by McCarthy there, trying to set up that shot. Sneaky move there with that drag. It's the third attempt he's done there, and all 3 times he's been able to gain a bit of advantage as he tries it again, using pressure. Now Jellison, whoa, nice ankle pick on the side, but we had 1 foot out of bounds here. Not able to finish that, and so that's another close shot attempt, this time by Jellison, but we'll restart with 48 seconds to go in the third period as Jellison pushes in to McCarthy. I have a feeling this could be one of those bouts that would be very pivotal when it's all said and done. Another drag attempt there, this time by Jellison. Down to 20 seconds. They're going to call Jellison for stalling on the far side of the mat. Derry fans not really pleased with that. And there he's back around behind at the bear hug. Jellison fires for the inside trip, and he's got the 2-point takedown right at the edge of the mat with 10 seconds to go. An enormous takedown by Dominic Jellison. With 9 seconds remaining, they'll restart here in the third period. He has been warned for stalling once, and he's going to stay with him behind the arms at 3 seconds too. And Dominic Jellison with a 3-1 win is going to extend Derry's lead 8-3. We'll be right back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Inside the WPIAL Wrestling Circle every Monday at 7 o'clock on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Each week, we'll take a look at the latest happenings on the mat from around the WPIAL, talk with coaches, and get you set for what's to come as the season rolls on. Come out and see us every Monday as the show we broadcast live from 40 Bar and Grill just west of Washington on Route 40, inside the WPIAL Wrestling Circle, every Monday night at 7 o'clock only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Back here at Chartiers-Houston High School, up to 152 pounds. Trey Weinel out of Derry, taking on Corey Christie out of Burrel. Underhook attempt there by Corey Christie. Wino trying to counter that with a heavy collar tie up, but they head off side of the mat. 122 remaining here in the bout at 152. Team score now, Derry with an 8-3 lead over Burrel. Yeah, head out of bounds again. We'll restart. 57 seconds remaining in the first period. Single leg shot attempt, but that's countered there by Weinl, and he backs Christie up with those underhooks. 40 seconds remaining here in the period. Still scoreless at 152 pounds. Trey Weinl and Corey Christie. And there's a nice double leg shot attempt by Christie, trying to pull it back in with a single leg, elevates it. Got 23 seconds here, now plenty of room to work with as he's able to pull Weinl back in. Weinl trying to remain on his feet. So far, good job remaining upright. 7 seconds to go, and now Christie with the trip and the sweep, able to complete that takedown right here at the end of the first period. We'll head to the second with Christie leading 2-0. Christie defers his choice. Weinl will take the neutral position, so looks to climb back into this match. Did a late takedown in the first period. Oh, low ankle pick attempt there by Christie, and he's quickly around trying to finish that. Gets a double leg there, and will get his second takedown of the bout. Take a 4-0 lead. 1:38 to go here in the second. Weinl now in a bit of a hole here after the 2 takedowns by Corey Christie. Christie immediately chops down on that right arm. Two-on-one wrist tie up, now switches to both wrists here, does Christie, and Weinl trying to remain on his base and fight that off, but it's flattened out. Minute 20 remaining in the second period. Two-on-one tie up on that side with the tight waist now for Christie, and he'll readjust. To roll all the way through with the tilt, and does. It's kind of horses him over there, and getting the near fall points is Christie before Weinl can break that grip, and they'll be all 3 near fall awarded. It's going to be 7-0 lead now for Christie. Wanting to roll through again on that tilt was Christie. This time Weinl able to fight that off, down to 38 seconds to go in the second. Christie trying to get leverage, does get through again on the tilt. More near fall points. And another 3 near fall for Christie. Up to 10-0 now. Comfortably into a major decision for his team. Down to 5 seconds remaining. That looks like that'll be the end of the second period. Although Christie trying to roll through again in a quick tilt, but not enough time remaining to complete that. Weinl choice he's going to take, or actually Christie's choice here in the third, takes the top position. Tilt again. This will extend the lead and get it very close to a technical fall. 13-0 lead now. Another 2 points, and Christie will have that technical fall, would knot things up on the team score. If he could get the fall, he would give his team the lead after 4 bouts. Down to a minute, 8 seconds here in the third. Still needing 2 points with a technical fall is Christie. And let's tie up the wrist there. He's been able to turn with the tilt fairly regularly in this bout. And now we have a stall warning on Weinel. His first of the match, 45 seconds to go. Weinel trying to save his team a team point. And trying to roll through is Christie, and this should do it for technical fall purposes. Got the at least a 2 count. Maybe all 3 actually. Does get all 3. That'll do it. 16-0. Score in favor of Corey Christie. We're right back here. Chartiers-Houston on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
While the weather outside may be frightful, the winter high school sports is delightful. That's here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Log on to the Trib, hssn.triblive.com for weekly audio and video coverage of boys and girls high school basketball, WPIAL wrestling, and PIHL high school hockey. The warmth and the glow of the winter sports season may be heard daily on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome back here. We've got Garrett Lenhart for Derry taking on Sean Gates of Burrel. Oh, and throw attempt there by Gates. And now able to get the bottom arm and take him right to his back is Gates. Quick 5-point move there to start things off. Now trying to scoop the arm and come the other way and quickly end this one is Sean Gates. This will be a huge fall for Burrel. Trying to readjust there on Gannon Lenhart. But he's got lots of time. We got a minute 20 left here in the first. And now very close to the fall. There it is. That one comes at 47 seconds for Sean Gates. Gives his team the lead, 160. We're back here for 170 pounds. You're listening to Trib Live High School Sports Network.
If you're a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University has a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program has 5 start dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, a 96% placement rate, and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up.
Got a forfeit, 160 pounds or 70 pounds. Mealy gets that one. All right, it'll be Hunter Hebenthal for Derry taking on Richard Feroci out of Burrel. So just to recap here, we had the fall at 160 and then the forfeit. So now the team lead is 20-8 in favor of Burrel. Quick takedown there, and now looking for back points himself is Feroci. He's got that tied up. Feroci trying to scoop that far arm here. He lift up on the head. He's got all the back points he needs. Trying to tie up those arms and readjust. If he scoops the head, might have a better shot. Now he's going to have to readjust completely. As good job by Hebenthal to get off his back, but that's a quick 5-0 lead here for Feroci, up 182 pounds. Now Hebenthal trying to get around behind, and he's got the 2-point takedown. He also got the side headlock locked up there and the leg laced. So after the escape and the takedown, now it's a 5-3 match. And they'll head off the side of the match, so hold everything. Feroci, Camel stand up there, now broken back down by Hebenthal. And now trying to lock up the near side headlock is Kratos Hebenthal. He's got it locked. 16 seconds left in the first. Not going to be able to do anything with it. Feroci now stands up, and now he's just going to come around and get the reversal and take a 7-3 lead here. 5 seconds to go in the first, so back and forth match here. At 182 pounds, we'll head to the second. So the second, Feroci takes down Hebenthal, tries a crossface now. Wants to lock up that crossface cradle. But Feroci doing a good job of staying away. In fact, now he's got Hebenthal in a position where he can come out around behind him and get the 2-point reversal and now take a 9-3 lead with 1:30 remaining in the second period. Chicken wing here for Feroci. And Hebenthal trying to stay flattened out, but that chicken wing's in pretty deep now. 54 seconds to go, and Feroci's got that wrist. He's going to try to run that for near fall points. Getting close to turning Hebenthal. Hebenthal got the outside leg up, trying to fight it off, and now looks like he might be turned and is getting put on his back for near fall points, and those are all locked up. At the very least, going to be 12-3, but Feroci wanted to look for the fall here. Trying to sit through, pull his hips under. He's going to sag down here on Hebenthal. 18 seconds to go in the period. Hebenthal bridging out of that so far, doing a good job of avoiding the fall. Sitting out, though, is Feroci, 4 seconds. Got that one shoulder up, and that is going to be it for the second period. So 12-3 will be the lead for Feroci. Guppy getting a couple falls over up in the upper weights over on the other mat. Now clawing back into this one. They trail 20-17 to freedom as they head up to 195 pounds over there in mat 2. Flying at the head is Hebenthal now. And he and Feroci get close to the side of the mat. They'll restart there in the third period. 1:50 to go, 12-3, the lead for Richard Feroci out of Burrel. Team score 20-8 in favor of Burrel. Throw attempt there on the side of the mat by Feroci, but they'll head off right here in front of us. Restarted now with 1:38 to go. His single leg shot there by Hebenthal, but Feroci pulls up on that near ankle, has Hebenthal flattened out. And not only looking to finish the takedown, but possibly keeping that far arm and being able to turn for Hebenthal right to his back, and now he does. It's a 2-point takedown plus near fall points. Wanting to look for the fall now is Feroci. He's got it tight. Lots of time here, 57 seconds to go. Free Larry Maggi trying to get his hand in there, make sure the fall hasn't happened yet. Still fighting his Hebenthal. There's the fall. And we'll be heading to 195 pounds when we get back. You're listening to the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
All right, it's going to be David Smith out of Derry taking on Zachariah Rupert of Burrel. Team score now in favor of Burrel by 26-8 after that fall. Single leg by Rupert. And he's able to complete that for the 2-point takedown in the early going here. Wants to immediately work on that half Nelson. Trying to get that in. Smith trying to fight it off, but he's not going to be able to, and he's turned over for at least a couple near fall points. Now scooping up the near leg is Rupert. And now he's got that all the way through, but able to readjust. Rupert looking for the fall here in the early going here against Smith, and there it is. That one comes 47 seconds in for Burrel, and they will extend their lead. And we'll be back again here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Record-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
220-pound match here between Dominic DeLuca of Derry. He's taking on Colton Moorhead out of Burrel. Dominic DeLuca, one of the top wrestlers in the state at this weight class. And he's going to move the action out of bounds. We will restart. .128 to go here at the restart. Still scoreless at 220 pounds. 32-8 now, the team score lead for Burrel. Stall warning there on Moorhead as he's kind of been heading out of bounds and backwards the entire match. Now DeLuca dives in on a double and looks to finish this off and does. Keeps the leg for Turk there. Now he works up on Moorhead. And now just cross-facing over, getting the tilt now is DeLuca and just kind of muscling that over. Getting the near fall points. He leads 5-0 now. Now looking for the fall is Dominic DeLuca. Looked like he almost had it there. Still very close to the fall. There it is. Dominic DeLuca get the fall. 131 for Derry to try to crawl them back in. We'll be right back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
For a weekly in-depth look at boys and girls high school basketball in the district, log on to the WPIAL Round Ball Report every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Join experts Chris Harlan, Sean Myers, and James Dotson for coaches' interviews and the latest hoops news around the WPIAL. Oh, and Don Rebel is back on the show as well. That's the WPIAL Round Ball Report, Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
All right, we had a forfeit by Derry at 285 pounds, so the team scored now 38-14. We're wrapping around to 106 pounds now. Case Sabidra for Derry. Taking on Trent Volovchek of Burrel. Team score up to 38-14 now in favor of Burrel after the forfeit. There's a nice drag with the arm there by Volovchek, but Sabidra able to defend that so far. Once again, we started at 132 pounds, so we will end at 126. 4 bouts to go here in this WPIAL AA team championship match between Derry and Burrel. There's a nice single leg attempt by Sabidra, but countering that is Volovchek trying to pull that bottom arm underneath the whizzer, and they head out of bounds. We'll restart with 107 to go. Single leg shot attempt there by Volovchek, but Sabidra counters that. Call her tie up now. As we're under a minute to go. Nice drag again by Volovchek, but and that he takes him down. He's got the bottom arm, and Volovchek does take Sabidra right to his back. Volovchek got the near fall points locked up, and now looking for the fall here in the first period. So pretty much do it as far as the team score goes. Now switching to the headlock. Volovchek, plenty of time to work on this. 26 seconds to go. Trent Volovchek looking for the fall. There it is for Burrel. Comes in a minute, 44 seconds. And we'll be right back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network right after this.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDrivesYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome back here at Chartiers-Houston, 113 pounds, 3 bouts to go here. Ian Oswald for Burrel taking on Colton McCallan out of Derry. And Burrel has officially wrapped up the team championship now. The 3 bouts to go. That'll be their 12th in a row at AA. An extremely impressive run here for Coach Josh Shields. And Burrel High School, I tell you, that's impressive. That's his 5th in a row as the head coach. Shields, of course, a very impressive wrestler during his time there at Burrel. The headlock now by Oswald. And now has the cradle locked up, getting the near fall points, looking for the fall of his own here. And there it is. That one comes quickly at 45 seconds. So we could be back here 120 pounds here right after this message.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season. For breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more, follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/TribLiveHSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
All right, Colby Christie for Burrel, taking on Tyler Kinnaman of Derry. Currently, it's tied up over there in the third place bout, but Freedom has the McGuffey wrestler in trouble over there at 220 pounds. There's a 2-point takedown there by Kinnaman. Working on the 2-on-1 tie up there on the left is Kinnaman, and he's got Christie pretty well flattened out. But yeah, Burrel tells you their dominance here, just kind of rolling through, and there's not one weight class where they don't have somebody who's solid, and there's a couple near fall points for Kinnaman. And looking to work that still here. Still, he has got at least 2 near fall points, but he'd like a lot more. He's going to readjust, it looks like. And still keeps that chicken wing in. Now the half for Kinnaman. Oh, he's got that tight. And this is going to be a tough one for Christie to get out of. There's your fall. That comes at 1:43 for Kinnaman. So, make score 50-20. We'll be right back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
If you're a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University has a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program has 5 start dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, a 96% placement rate, and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up.
All right, welcome back here for our final bout of this match. Sean Broadway out of Derry is going to be taking on Brian Gall of Burrel here at 126 pounds. And Burrel leads the team score 50-20 here. So they will be the WPIAL champion at AA for the 12th year in a row, dating all the way back to the 2007 year when it was Chris Como, the head coach at Burrel. He won 4 times. He won also in 2004, and then he was able to win 3 titles from 2007, 8, and 9, and then New York coach Ryan Yates came in, won a couple titles. Bud Sines came in, won a couple, and Josh Shields has been here for the 4th and now 5th title. There's a takedown there by Sean Broadway. Nice double leg finish there on the side of the mat. 1:05 remaining in the first period. Guffey trails in the team score in the third place, about 26-20 to Freedom over there, as they're up to their 285 pounds bout. Will be done well in front of that match. Restart here. There's 49 seconds remaining here in the first period as Gall sits out, stands up now, and Broadway trying to hang on to wrist control, but they're going to head out of bounds. Switch attempt there by Gall. Nice job by Broadway to stay right behind him. Down to 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Broadway leading 2-0. So stay behind the arms. And that'll be the end of the first period. 2-0, Broadway the leader here. We'll head to the second period. It's going to be Gall's choice. He's going to defer, so Broadway will take the down position. And problem with having these matches so close to each other, whistle went on the other mat. It can be confusing sometimes. Sitting out now, rolling through here. Crab roll is Broadway and Gall staying with him. Gall trying to keep the legs in, but he's a bit high. Broadway trying to pry loose with the foot and shake Gall off. We're down on the arm now. And still remaining in control now is Gall as he's able to get his hips back up on top. 1:20 to go here in the second period. Offside of the mat, we'll restart with 1:13 to go. Rolling through again is Broadway. Now quickly getting around behind. Nice job there after the roll through to get the reversal. He'll lead 4-0 now. A minute left in the second period. Broadway holding on to that arm. Looking to use that maybe for a tilt. Not able to do anything with that chicken wing. Gall is able to slip it out. He tries his own Granby roll and now has Broadway down on his hips. Close to getting a reversal, but Broadway somehow shows an enormous amount of strength and balance there to remain in control. That was impressive. Excellent funk roll there by Sean Broadway. 5 seconds to go. Looks like he's going to be able to take that 4-0 lead into the third period. They have some timeout here for some blood. They look at that. We will step aside. You're listening to the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
All right, we're back here at Chartiers-Houston High School. Last bout of the match, and it's Derry going to be your champion as they have locked up the team title. They lead 50-20, but this final bout here, Sean Broadway of Derry currently leading 4-0 as we start the third. Gall rolls through there. He was in a similar situation last period, and Broadway was able to remain in control. This time, Gall trying to keep his hips up, but Broadway doing a good job to remain in with a cross body ride. And now gets himself back up on top. Well, that could come into play. That was interesting. At the third place bout, McGuffey had tied things up with a fall at 285 pounds, 26-26, and then freedom after the match had a team point deducted. So it's 26-25 in favor of the Highlanders over there on mat number 2 for third place. Sitting out now is Gall, trying to get up and out of here to try to get on the scoreboard, but Broadway so far has been able to ride Gall for the majority of this match. He got the first takedown, he got the only takedown of them out in the first period, and then rode him for the entire second period after he got a reversal. There's going to be caution. That's going to be on Gall, his first. Switch attempt by Gall, staying behind for a minute is Broadway, but Gall's able to use that to get up and out. 4-1 now. Minute 5 remaining. Oh, there's a nice duck under attempt by Broadway. A scramble here into the side of the mat. And we'll restart with 1:02 to go. Guffey down, getting another fall at 106 pounds, so they extend the lead now for the Highlanders down there, 32-25, as they have 3 bouts remaining. Head off side of the mat now. We're down to 33 seconds remaining here in this final bout of the dual meet. 4-1 in favor of Sean Broadway out of Derry. Coming in with the underhook is Gall. Brian Gall out of Burrel. Needing to get a takedown here. He's going to push the action out of bounds with 20 seconds to go. There's been no stall warnings here in the bout yet. Controlled front headlock now is Gall. Broadway grabs the wrist though, gains control there. 10 seconds to go. He's going to be able to hang on to that, and it'll be Sean Broadway, your victor at 126 pounds. But the winner of the WPIAL Team Championship goes to Burrel, as they are winners here by a score of 50-23. We'll be right back here to Chartiers-Houston High School. You're listening to the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zlomansky, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Trib Live has a little something for everyone. Sports from high school to the pros. News from across the street and around the world. Arts and entertainment. Lifestyles, opinion, weather, photo galleries, video. You can even find your next job, house, and car. So look alive, Pittsburgh, and get the news you want and information you need all in one place. TribLive.com. TribLive.com. News and more 24/7.
Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zlomansky, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay, well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Okay, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
For a weekly in-depth look at boys and girls high school basketball in the district, log on to the WPIAL Round Ball Report every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Join experts Chris Harlan, Sean Myers, and James Dotson for coaches' interviews and the latest hoops news around the WPIAL. Oh, and Don Rebel is back on the show as well. That's the WPIAL Round Ball Report, Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
All right, welcome back here. They're doing the award ceremonies here on the mat. You can see here in front of us, Derry getting the that's awesome, the big chocolate bar. They'll be heading out to Hershey for the team tournament. So they are the runner-up here at AA, and over there on the other side of the mat, Derry getting congratulated for their 12th in a row, 13th overall championship here. They started 132 pounds, and it was kind of a back-and-forth match for just the first couple bouts, but then eventually Derry took control of the mat and kind of rolled through to the 50-23 win. And, yeah, excellent AA action here. We've got over on the other mat, still not decided yet, as the third place bout to figure out who else is going to join these two teams out at Hershey for the team tournament. But that one right now is McGuffey 32 over Freedom 25, and they've got a couple bouts left in that one. We start off 132 pounds over here. Corrado defeated Baker 3-0. 138 pounds, it went the other way. Henri Stewart with a technical fall over Holmes. For Derry, 145 pounds, we saw Jellison win 3-1 over McCarthy. Up at 152 pounds, Christie got a technical fall over Weinel. 160 pounds, we had a fall for Gates over Lenhart. 170 pounds, there was a forfeit. As Mealy received that forfeit for Burrel. Feroci got a fall at 182 pounds. 195 pounds, there was another fall for Rupert. 220 pounds, Dom DeLuca got a fall for Derry there. Templar received a forfeit for Burrell at 285 pounds. 106 pounds, it was Volovchek pinning Sabidra. Then 113 pounds, Kinnaman got the fall for Derry. And at 120 pounds, we had Sean Broadway with the win. 126 pounds of finish with Sean Broadway with the win over Gall. So for Rusty Pettit, I'm saying thank you so much for tuning in here to the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And you can catch Inside the WPIAL Wrestling Circle. Myself and Lambert Simpson will be on the air 7 o'clock every Monday night here through the end of the wrestling season. So these teams are headed out to Hershey now to represent the WPIAL. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great weekend, folks.
You have been listening to WPIAL Wrestling on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, sponsored by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by AstroTurf, and by Trib Total Media. You can follow the 2017-2018 WPIAL Wrestling season every day by logging on to tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.